Good day, dear friends of the Rimworld, and welcome to chapter 12 of my royalty playthrough. So, today's video is gonna be definitely centered around the loading screen. No, jokes aside. The psychic suppressor unit here. So, turns out our new friend Alphas from the last episode was being followed by some weird guys that were... I really didn't get the story there. Let's look it up again. Alphonse's shame. Oh, they're not even... Oh well. For some weird reasons, there are people that are angry with him, and there's a manhunter pack of chinchillas due to the psychic suppressor. There's a mech cluster, and there's possibly another unknown threat. So it's a huge pile of whack, and it makes people unhappy here. If we look at that, psychic suppression, it affects males and reduces their consciousness. So much for that. So I've decided we're gonna start today with some proper manhunting. This is quite dangerous because I'll leave pretty much nobody for defense here, but well. Going for longer caravans is always dangerous. Don't be a fool to yourself. There's always the fact that you leave behind a colony, and well, it has to be defended as well. How do you guys think about that? How do you feel about leaving your colony behind, and is this giving you so much stress as it does for me? I'm really curious. Feel free to leave me a comment if you like. So, let's head off here. I'm bringing some medicine because I feel like it's always pretty important to give your caravans some meds in case somebody gets severely wounded or infections happen along the way. It's always good to have a proper stash of medicine. So, I guess with these three guys here, we should be able to deal with this. So, I'm really looking forward to this because this is also my first chance to put that monosword into some real use. The other day we only decapitated a little bunny with it, but that was also fun. I gotta admit, I would lie to myself if I wouldn't admit to me it was fun to decapitate the bunny with one blow. But that's surely not what this sword was meant for. Okay. Fire! Exclamation mark. Okay, no problem though. So, stuff with the weapons will be not too much of a problem pretty soon as well. So, at the machining table I should be able to make implants by now, and EMP grenades as well, and an EMP launcher. This is a new weapon. What does it need? Steel and components. I wonder if the EMP launcher is a better weapon than the EMP grenades. Oh well. I'll only find out if I make a direct comparison here. So, let's go to war. Okay. It sadly took them quite a while until they set off. I really don't know what to expect from this quest because it's completely new to me. Gun turrets! Then we can finally build some of those fancy mini turrets. Can't wait. Okay, there we go. So, there are manhunting animals in this area. There is a cluster of hostile mechanoids and their combat support structures in this area. The cluster can include artillery, turrets, combat mechanoids, and other support and defense structures. There are a few sleeping hostile mechanoids in this area. The mechanoids may or may not wake up when you approach them, so beware. Okay. So what do we have here? That's the psychic suppressor, I see. Smoke spewer, mech assembler, mech capsule, unstable power cell, large explosion if damaged, auto inferno turret. What's a smoke spewer? An ultra-tech weapon of mass destruction designed for area denial. By harvesting available compounds and converting them into self-reproducing opaque molecules, it can spew enough smoke to block the sun in a whole region of the planet. Sick. Okay. So, that's a psychic suppressor, an architect device that generates a massive psychic suppression field tuned to a particular gender. People of that gender have their psychic activity suppressed, reducing their consciousness. Okay, it's basically the same I had as a readout there. Okay. So where are the chinchillas? Because as far as I've understood this whole ordeal, we have to take care of those chinchilla first. So, come on, Don. Mad wild boar. Oh, come on. I really don't like it when I have to deal with two situations at once. So, Alphas is also able to fight. So let's do it like this for now. Because those chinchilla, they're not proactively hunting us. So, there we are. So, activity has arisen, and it's pretty spooky. That's a whole centipede. So, I'm figuring maybe my goal will not be should not be to destroy the mechanoid cluster here. Maybe I'll just sneak in here and destroy that suppressor unit, and then I'll just run away. Because honestly, I don't feel properly equipped for this kind of situation, honestly. So this is a little bit too much for me. Like a complete centipede with only 3 people that are... well, my weapons are pretty good, sure, but... Giant smoke cloud. Let's see. Psychic suppressor has been destroyed. Such good things lying around there. So... Can I reform Caravan? No, there are still some enemies in the area. So, I wonder what happens if I just run away now, because the psychic suppression field should be over now. Let's just run away and see what happens. I'm a little bit sad about the plasteel and everything, but honestly, I don't want to fight this. It's a Lancer, there's a Scyther, it's a lot of difficult things. Okay, that worked out, so... Good. Good. Sometimes, honestly, it's better to be scared and just avoid fights. Sometimes you have to fight, just like here. So, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draft aim, because this is going nowhere. Wow, she's actually pretty much in danger. Okay. So, I'm gonna send Belsas immediately to rescue aim. And since the friendly fire has been disabled as of shortly, so I don't feel too nervous about this anymore either. Okay. So, what about alphas? Wow, these wild boars are surely dangerous, gotta say. So, I think it's about time to build a medical ward as well pretty soon. So, let's see. Left pinky. She lost her left pinky. She's gonna die in 5 hours. 4 hours by now. Wow. Alphas will die in 12 hours. It's amazing how friggin' dangerous these guys are. These a singular wild boar can be. So let's see. There's a combat supplier around the corner. Do I have people capable of social interactions? Well, Eric is pretty okay. He's not really good at it, but he's okay. That's enough. Where are them, fellas? Oh, it's a trade ship. I see. I didn't read properly there. I think I totally forgot about orbital trade beacons. So silly me. We have to put it here. So no sleep for Eric. There we go. And let's call the trade ship, because trade ships always have pretty good things for sale. Also, I can get rid of the steel gladius here as well. There we are, tech print combat weaponry. And one of the best things, I can sell them a lot of my drugs. Wonderful, wonderful. I'm not gonna sell everything, but because we need some for recreational purposes as well, but they're selling a charge rifle. But cataphract helmet. So I don't know if that's really worth it. I would actually disagree. Golden club. So it's made out of gold, so it's worth a fortune. But that's basically all it has to offer. Speaking about all it has to offer, I can sell some more of this wake up. Oh well. I want that charge rifle, okay? I really do. So let's see, maybe I can keep 10 of those each? Okay, I can. So there we are. Charge rifle. Eric. Where did it land? Here, did it? Here. Here's your new weapon, my friend. Okay, so by now I feel a lot safer with my colony. It's a huge investment, but honestly, I would always do the same. Like, if you can achieve such strong weapons, just go for them. If you can have them, grab them. They're so strong weaponry is so important in this game. So, because death comes quick on the rim, you know. And that's why it's really good to have strong weapons. Okay. So we got rid of the threat, considering alphas. Aim almost got killed by a wild boar, and she lost her pinky. Poor Aim. She's a non-violent person, and she's the first to lose a limb here in the colony. It might be a tiny limb, but it's still a limb. Hot damn. Oh well. Well. So I really feel like I need to expand my my storage area here a little bit. This doesn't feel complete anymore. Also, I need another orbital trade beacon here. So, because trade ships basically can only access things that are inside the radius of an orbital trade beacon. And because I love to sell foodstuffs in a larger quantity as well, I want to have one here here too. I can't wait to get rid of this cuff. It's so annoying, especially when you talk much. Okay, so the monosword really didn't come to use here too much again. I'm a little bit sad. So, what's going on? What do we have to do? Potatoes harvest decree. Oh, that's that. Yeah, sure. Not gonna happen. There we go. It's just a tiny expansion, but it is expansion. Let's do it like this as well. So, one thing I'm kind of sad about is that the game still doesn't have some kind of mechanism where you can issue a priority level for some building. I'm really a little bit disappointed about that, because this would have been a so necessary add-on for the game. Because right now, I really want to have this monument done as quick as possible, and right now I have to micromanage it. Well, whatever. I don't want to complain too loud here. The game does so many things completely right. One thing I really dislike about gamers nowadays is how picky they got. Like, if I remember games back in the 90s, they were so effing unfair to the players. Like, some of the games I played as a kid, it almost feels like they were never meant to be beaten. Like, it feels like they were programmed by guys that were like, oh, I hope nobody ever finishes my game. That's what the games felt like in the 90s, to me, at least. So, I don't want to sound too harsh here, but sometimes I feel like gamers became quite ungrateful for all the work the programmers are putting into everything. But that's just me. Maybe I'm starting to get old, I don't know. So, well, if they don't transport the things over there, it's not my problem. Okay, so Eric, you're well, you're not well fed. As soon as he's fed, I'm gonna order him to force work on the monument again. But actually, it doesn't seem like I need to. He's doing it on his own. Yeah, sipping some psychite. Psychite. How to pronounce this stuff even? I don't know. So, we don't need these walls anymore. Oh, I love the part when you start to polish your base and to really just optimize things. And look at that, we're watching TV. Feels like home. Okay, so yeah, Eric is on it. I don't need to force him to do that. It's good. I really, really do like these construction quests by now. I was a little bit skeptic about it at the first glance, but it really is fun, though. Gotta say. I hope there will be a lot of structures added along the way, and I hope the mod community will pick up these new ideas and impulses from Tynan as well. Gun turrets! We have gun turrets! Oh, making me so happy. So, let's keep going for that, shall we? Gas operation. More weapons. The point where I can do my own weapons, it's always really fun. And it's always the point where I notice that the steel on my map is limited. But well. So everything is working out just fine. Makes me already a little bit tense here. I don't trust good luck on the rim. So what's wrong with that? Is there another fault in the power line again? Or do I just use so much power by now? Wow, okay. Just seems like I'm that hungry by now. Okay, no problem. I anticipated this to happen, so... There we go. Some nice viewer told me that my security precautions are unnecessary. These thingies don't explode in the rain. Thanks for that. Let's hunt that cougar. I don't know who's gonna hunt that cougar, but let's kill this animal. New lovers. Hornet tried to flirt with aim. Okay. So I'm happy for you guys. Let's do that double bad, because you're not touching Lumi's double bad. Most definitely not. So let's force Eric. Machine collector from Syria. Okay, whatever that means. Just another visitor. Visitors are a little bit boring without mods. I really miss those hospitality mods and things like that, but well, not that horrible. So Hornet and what? Aim? Was? Yeah, Hornet and aim. So there we go. Hornet and aim. It's your new bedroom. I don't have furniture for this place ordered yet, so let's change that. Okay. So Eric is doing some little work till you drop party. Nah, he's not. I just want to get this place done as quick as possible. So this is the monument for which will declare Hornet as the official heir of Lumi. So I don't know. I really want to do something with that, because I always love to pick up random fluff and implement it into my base. It's just something which makes me really happy. Overall, making up some stories for my Rimworld runs is something that really keeps me motivated. That's why I like this complete royalty pack so much, because I really feel like it adds so much in density and in story density and atmosphere. It's great. So, are the EMP grenades already done? I saw that Lumi was doing something there. No, she didn't finish that project. So we started two different projects here? No. It is the EMP grenades. This pile of junk here is the EMP grenades, I see. I didn't, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. Also, my meat stocks are running low. Mares and stallions. Oh boy, I want. Please tame those. So who's my best handler right now? 3, 5, 4. Well, Hornet is going to be chief handler now. Because having horses, that sounds delightful. Oh, I also realized that there won't be much power without power conduits. There we go. I just reconsidered the placement of the door. Okay. There we go. Wonderful. Wonderful progress. Wonderful progress. So we're having here steel walls without resources. Sandstone without resources. Do I have some sandstone blocks left? Lily bit. But I really don't have any sandstone chunks left, so... Bulk goods trader from Syria. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Okay, so let's grab up the sandstone. Okay. Look, they have Dumbo with them. So, quick sleeper and a cannibal. Okay, I'm gonna stop making jokes about Dumbo. She gave me the eye. Okay, Eric, you're working towards the wrong direction. So what do we have here? They sell cats. Cats just nuzzle. That's the only usefulness cats have. Oh, I tamed already that stallion. Awesome. Can earn so much money by just taming animals and selling them if you have a good handler. With a handler, you can earn so insanely much money. It's really good. Oh well, gonna sell this light drone. Make sure somebody marries Lumi soon, because I basically think the moment I sell this throne, she's gonna get married again. Or maybe she'll never marry again because she's gonna be heartbroken for the rest of her life. I don't know. Well, whatever. We're just gonna sell a little bit of that. So, before that happened, I wanted to prioritize Eric's work. Here, 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 and here. Oh, Lumi's doing the speech thing again. Let's see, the last speech was actually really good. Everybody enjoyed it. Let's see how it'll be this time. So... my goats are repopulating quite nicely. That's good. It was an inspirational speech. Okay, nice. Who would have thought? So Eric is pretty short to collapsing, but I'm gonna overwork him a little bit. He's almost done. Okay. So there are a lot of steel walls missing here. And somehow the blueprints didn't get placed for that, I see. That's weird. That shouldn't have happened. Whatever. Oh, look at this. The prison is coming along. It's looking good, doesn't it? I really like how it's looking so far. So, no, we're having perfectly enough energy. I don't need all this mumbo-jumbo for now. So I'm gonna forbid the reactor building. This time not because I think that's gonna explode, but because I think I don't need it for now. But it's quite good to have the infrastructure down already. I won't lose anything because of that. So... let's finish this. There we go. It's a nice room. I wonder what I'm gonna do with that. I could use this as a grave, or I could use this as the end of the prison block. Yeah, let's do this. Look at like this. It's looking badass. Like we are having these two doors. So this is going to be a nice and proper prison. Let's do that. Oh, it's not entirely done. So, Hornet, you are going to... Hornet is not a constructor, okay. But that didn't stop him from doing it. Nice. So, Hornet is now officially Lumi's heir. Great. There we go. The Grey Sovereignty approves. Oh. Seems many of the Elopes have been driven insane. So... okay, this is going to be exciting. I need as many, marksmen as possible. Then we need to get, to bring this situation under control. I'm not bringing any, melee personnel because this would be actually completely silly to, melee these, Elopes. So... I just hope that we're gonna die them. We're gonna die them, yeah. We're gonna kill them before they get close. I'm gonna order to burden this fella here. There we go. Wonderful. Now we only have to beat all this fire out. Okay. See, with this kind of weapons and with the ability to slow them even down, everything is pretty easy, honestly. This is not considered to be a problem? Oh dear. Oh, it's starting to snow. Awesome. So only 2 of the Elopes burned away. Oh, this one is almost done. Almost gone. Gas operation. So, oh, I need the high-tech research bench for the autocannon turret. Silly me. Okay, so, for the high-tech research benches, I want to have a real laboratory before I do that. So, let's research the royal apparel and the harpsichord and things like that. And in the meantime, I think about a proper laboratory. A good space for a proper laboratory. So... I think it's a good, it's good to think about laboratories and things like this in the palace area, you know? Oh, the comms console, though, doesn't like to be in the rain. Interesting. So let's flick the switch. until the building is done here. A monumental building. So, what do we have here? High Stellarch Cospi. Ain't that the guy I need for leaving the planet? So, steel, sandstone, granite. After completion, you'll have to protect the monument for 36 days. If any piece of it is destroyed... 11 royal favor, though. Okay. So... if any piece of it is destroyed, Cospi's enforcement system will activate and a pack of 6 men-hunting Megasloths will arrive. Wow. Enforcement by Megasloth. What is this kind of empire? Is this a zoo empire? Sure sounds like that. Okay. So, what should I think about that? So what I really wanted to look up is, can I see the amount of royal favor on her somewhere? Because that would be really... well, this is only how much she'll get if I trade her away. That's not what I want to know. I want to know how much royal favor she already has. Bio, Dame, is it here? Royal Favor 2. Ah, I see. Next title, Praetor. Do I really want her to be a Praetor? I don't think so, honestly. So, what would she want there? She would still eat lavish fine meals, though. Oh well. I can handle that, honestly. So... okay. Okay. We're gonna do that. A monumental building. So, there we go. We have to keep this thing safe somehow, so... I'm gonna, make it a part of the palace here for sure. Because, well, turns out this whole area will be a palace one way or another. So let's... drop it like this. So I can't put the monument marker directly adjacent to a building. That's a little bit sad. But okay. But if I understood this correctly, it'll take 36 days until I get those royal favor points. So I think it's only perfectly fair. So, and perfectly fair in the means that it sounds like quite a hassle to do this. So let's realize that I can't build a wall over this because there's mud. Oh, bridges. Can I bridge this? Well, with the bridges I can't build walls though. That won't do anything about this problem. So that'll mean I need to wall this wall around this a little bit differently here. So, well, let's build the monument first, and then I'm gonna put the walls around it. I think that's much smarter. Oh, look at this! The new living zone gets done. There we go. Right now my colony is featuring a few more rooms to live in than I have people living here, which is always for me it's a pretty good sign. That means things are working out quite nicely. Okay, so it's going to be the Temple of Justice or something like that. let's do the walls like this. A little bit of an irregular shape, but for me it just adds a realism. Royal apparel, harpsichord. So this time I'm going to research these things way before we need them. This time I am smarter. So Alpha started to make the EMP launcher. Okay. Well, look at that. This place is coming out really strong. The only thing lacking so far is the defense measures. Like, I don't know. A lot of these walls never get done because I seem to be stuck with building some imperial monuments, and I really do like it. It starts to crap up my my building order here. It starts to hinder me, and I like it because that means my priorities get a little bit whacked by these quests, and that's always a good thing because this makes the game more entertaining. Okay, so there's a lot of things to build here for the next few days, so I might think about. So I have somebody for crafting here, but I will assign Dawn for construction here as well, as a full-time person right now. So Lumi will cut the blocks, and these two guys will just do all the building in the meantime, because there's just too much to do, honestly. So still so many good technologies to research here. Okay, let's try something. These buildings, I never really grew close to them, and I never really tried to do something with them, so let's get rid of them. So let's see. Dawn is doing the cooking, and afterwards she should be doing something else. So there we are. EMP grenades. The EMP launcher will take a lot longer though. That's okay. Let's hunt that cougar. I trust my guys to handle this situation well. Okay. There we go. Like I said, I have trust. Okay, so wonderful. That's a wonderful spot we're right now, because this colony is thriving. I finally have 7 people to get work done, which is a decent amount. Like, with this amount of people, your colony is really getting somewhere. Just need to do this, and then we're having the promotion to the rank of a praetor for Lumi almost done. I just need to protect this weird structure. Okay, so I think I'm gonna call it an episode for here. So, as usual, I really would appreciate your thoughts about this episode. Feel free to leave me a like or even a subscription for my channel. That would make me absolutely happy, because it helps me so much with my work. And if not, I still am super grateful for you taking all this time watching my videos, and I'm totally enjoying investing my time for you guys. So, I hope you're going to check in for the next episode as well, and until then, enjoy your time, take care, and bye-bye.